Every life has a story, and within the story there's a life symbol. My life symbol is an embalming bag. I remember my dad telling me stories about him and my grandpa Frank bringing in these bags and embalming people on the kitchen table. My name is Louis Salazar, and I'm a fourth-generation funeral director. My great-grandfather El Figo started as an undertaker here in Albuquerque in 1918 in an old YWCA building with a partner, which they would undertake in doing funeral service. In 1929, during the Great Depression, people didn't have cash, but Albuquerque was a big farming community. They would grow chili, vegetables, so when people would die, they would bring in produce from their farms to pay for their funeral. And my dad would tell me stories of chili actually hanging in the rafters of the funeral home, and they had all this food, so they decided to start a restaurant called the Alamo Cafe downtown. World War II came, and my dad Lester and my uncle Paul went to war. When they got out honorably discharged, they used their GI Bill to go to funeral school in San Francisco. They were influenced to build a Art Deco funeral home. In fact, where we're at now with the block glass windows, the rounded corners, we sit today in a building they built in 1946. I grew up here in this building. We'd play hide and go seek in the casket rooms. We would get the church trucks and we'd push each other up and down the chapels. We'd climb into the limousines. Everything was neat about being in the funeral home. In 1986, I graduated from the school in Boston and got my funeral license. My wife Gloria and we came back to Albuquerque to help my father Lester run the family business here, Salazar and Son Mortuary. During that time, for 26 years, my dad taught me everything, how to care and compassionately help out families at their most difficult time, and he trained me in embalming and cosmetology. In 2004, God took us on another journey of opening up a funeral home. We named it Reflections, Funerals, and Life Celebration with the idea and concept of listening to families' life stories. My wife Gloria was the first in Albuquerque to start the video tributes in the funeral home. She also started a Reflection of Life interview in which we just compassionately listen to families' life stories, and then we create a unique life celebration. In 2013, God brought us back to Salazar Mortuary. Who would have ever thought we would be back in this old building that I grew up in? We constructed a state-of-the-art crematory within this building, which allows our family, if they choose, to witness the cremation process, which gives them peace of mind. Now we run both funeral homes, Reflections, Funerals, and Life Celebrations, and Salazar Mortuary.